What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. My name is Dallin Anderson, and today we are going to be talking about Dogecoin and a couple others, so make sure you stay clear till the end of this video. Before we get started though, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. Also, check out the VIP and get started with that as well. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. All right, so Dogecoin on the daily time frame here, you guys can see we did pull back from about 22 cents down to about 13 cents. And we're on major horizontal support right now. Now, one of the biggest mistakes a lot of investors make and traders make is actually to sell support, and then they end up buying resistance. So a lot of people will probably be selling here, selling their Dogecoin, where this is actually the place where you should be buying more Dogecoin, right? At least from a technical analysis perspective. So you guys can see this is a major support level. It used to be resistance right here, but it's a major support level now. And I expect this support level to hold very strongly here with Dogecoin. We're probably going to make some type of triangle structure, right? And out of this structure, I expect another break upwards on Dogecoin. So that's the daily time frame here with Dogecoin is pulling back onto horizontal major support and getting ready for another move. Also, you guys, Dogecoin is one of the biggest coins as far as volume goes. So volume is one of the most important things to look at when you're trading and investing because volume precedes price. So in other words, big increases in volume come before big increases in price. And that's what we see with Dogecoin. Even though here on Binance it doesn't look like there's a lot of volume, if you go over to coinmarketcap.com and you type in CoinMarketCap 30-day volume, you're going to get volume rankings for the top coins over the past 30 days. And Dogecoin has been one of the top volume coins for a long time. In fact, Solana has done very well, and Solana is another example of a top volume coin. So top volume coins often keep doing good, right? Because volume precedes price. If there's lots of people buying something, if there's lots of demand for something, that demand is likely going to keep increasing over time. So that's what we see here with Dogecoin. We see massive amounts of volume, which is an indication of a lot of demand. Lots of people are buying Dogecoin. I mean, there's $57 billion worth of volume, or maybe that's million here. Let's see here. How many zeros? No, yeah, 57 billion. There's $2 trillion in volume on US dollar tether in the last 30 days, but there's $57 billion in volume on Dogecoin, right? 57 billion, which is a lot. That's a ton of volume here on Dogecoin. And I think it's going to keep increasing in price, partially because of how much money is coming into this thing. That's tons of money. And also, the same pattern that Dogecoin is doing right now is the same pattern that Bitcoin did back in 2016 and 2015 when Bitcoin bottomed out. Then it started to break out into a new bull market and do a new market cycle, right? So Dogecoin is the same human psychology as Bitcoin back in the day. And human psychology repeats, it never changes. In other words, human emotion, we react emotionally over and over to market conditions. We get too excited, we get too fearful, so the same patterns appear over and over again. In this case, the pattern that we're looking for is the similarity between Bitcoin back here in 2015 and 2016, where Bitcoin bottomed out here and broke out into a new bull market, and then consolidated into a triangle pattern and broke out again into another bull move here and kept going up, right? We kept breaking out above resistance, kept making legs up, and started a massive bull market here with Bitcoin. So if we go back over to Dogecoin, the same thing is true, right? The same psychology is playing out. So if we go over to the weekly time frame, so it's a little easier to see here, you can see that Dogecoin right now, just like Bitcoin back in 2015, has started to bottom out and is starting to break out into a new bull market, just exactly like Bitcoin back in the day. So you guys, Dogecoin is falling onto major support, right? It's getting ready for another big move. So don't give up on this coin. It's going to keep going up. It's going to recover here. All right, so that's kind of my views on Dogecoin. I do expect a reversal here. I do expect this triangle pattern to play out and for us to see more upside here on Dogecoin. Like I said, we're going to break up through resistance. We're going to head up to the next major resistance zone, which really is wave B here at around 34 cents. So that's my personal view on Dogecoin. Watch for major support to hold. Human emotion never changes, right? If you want to invest in these markets, learn market cycles. If you want to play these charts, learn market cycles. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to play these markets because they move because of human emotion. So yeah, Dogecoin is looking very good here. It's one of the best setups that I see in the entire market. In fact, it probably is in the top 5 best setups out of all of these coins. That's just my personal view. Take it for what it's worth. But I think Dogecoin is going to absolutely skyrocket this cycle. Okay, now it's not only Dogecoin. Meme coins are on fire in general right now, right? If we go over to Pepecoin here, Pepecoin is one of the coins I've been talking about on this channel for a minute now, and really even before this huge pump. Right, I talked about Pepe down here before it pumped in March, and it pumped like crazy in March. Now, Pepe is set up to continue to pump, right? We have a beautiful market cycle here. We have a break upwards into a bullish flag pattern. Then we broke bullish out of this bullish flag pattern, confirming it, and now we're breaking bullish out of another bullish flag pattern with Pepe. So we've had 2 consecutive bullish flag patterns that we're breaking bullish out of and confirming these patterns, right? If that's not bullish, I don't know what is, right? Every single technical setup is screaming that Pepe is going to keep going up. So if you check this out, you can see there's a left shoulder here, there's a head right here, and there's a right shoulder. So this is another one of the most successful trading patterns that there is. The inverse head and shoulders pattern has one of the highest statistical probabilities. That statistical probability is actually how we were able to call the last Pepe pump. This huge pump right here, I posted a video about it on this channel because of the inverse head and shoulders pattern that I saw on Pepe. It pumped afterwards significantly, and we're seeing the same thing right now. Another inverse head and shoulders pattern on Pepe. So watch for a bullish breakout here on Pepe for us to keep going up here and for us to really take off over the next few months with Pepecoin. Definitely looking really good here with a lot of these meme coins, right? Pepe, look at Flocky. Flocky Anu is another example of one of these meme coins that just completely took off. And by the way, if you understand Elliott wave theory, you would be very bullish on this coin. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up. Then we get an A, B, C correction down, A, B, C wave down. Now we're doing a double bottom pattern. This is literally a textbook perfect market cycle, right? I was talking about textbook bull flags, and Pepe broke bullish out of it, right? The other coins are still waiting. They're still in a bull flag. It's still a textbook bull flag, right? Go look at the total market cap. Go look at Bitcoin. Go look at Ethereum. They're all still in a textbook bull flag. Okay? Pepe broke out already. It's leading. It's showing what the other coins are going to do. Flocky here is also in a textbook bull flag, which it did break bullish out of. Here, you can see we broke bullish. Then we came back down to retest, which is one of the most common thing that happens. Whenever you break out of downward trending resistance, you're going to have a bullish retest where you come back down and test it. Then, once we break up through this resistance here on Flocky Anu here, the sky is the limit, right? This thing's going to take off. This bull flag pattern is going to play out, and a lot of people are going to make a lot of money. So, Bitcoin is in the same bull flag. Ethereum's in the same bull flag. Don't give up on these coins. People are very quick to sell, right? Bitcoin kind of looks a little bit more like a wedge, to be honest with you. But Ethereum is still in a nice bull flag here, right? This bullish flag pattern on Ethereum looks really good. But people already want to sell. People already want to give up. And it's barely moved. It's moved like 3% down. So watch these patterns. These patterns are going to play out. You're going to see a bullish breakout on a lot of these patterns. And a lot of people are going to make a lot of money if they stay true to the bullish perspective on the market, right? Because people don't know what they're looking at. They look at crypto and they think that they know that it's going to go down. And I'm here to tell you that you don't, right? If you were to take time to learn this stuff, then you would see what's going on in the market. And you wouldn't be so bearish. You wouldn't think that you know what's going to happen. But because people trade based on emotion, they trade based on what they think is going to happen based on news, they trade based on fundamentals, they trade based on all of these things, they forget that these markets move because of law. And how do you look at that law? You use technical analysis, right? Just like how somebody can measure gravity with a device that measures gravity. Well, you can measure the laws, the demand, the market cycles, the human emotion. You can map all of that out, measure it, map it, and play it using technical analysis. But not if you just automatically think you know what's going to happen, right? That's called bias. And if you already think that you know what's going to happen based on your own personal opinion or the news or just emotion, then you miss out on all of the opportunity in these markets. So don't do that, right? These markets, they move because of law, because of human emotion, and you can play it. So don't get caught up in the news. Don't get caught up in your emotions. Play the market with technical analysis, and you're going to make money. But yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of these coins are set up to do a massive gain from here. And only people that don't know what they're doing are selling. So yeah, that's my view. Flocky's going to take off. Pepe's going to take off. Ethereum's going to take off. Bitcoin's going to take off. Dogecoin's going to take off. And everybody that doesn't buy will be left behind. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's my view on these coins. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. I hope you learned something and found it valuable. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.